So good morning, dear student, once again. Very important thing today I'm going to discuss with you all, that is closing and adjustment entry. We all have mug up, whether it is in FIJC or SYJC. Teachers has taught us these are the effects of adjustment and इसको याद कर लेने का. Closing stock, trading credit, balance sheet. I'm just using my own notes जो आपको पहले बताया था. ठीक है. Outstanding, add to expenses and liability. अभी जो हम लोग कर रहे थे, prepaid, less, so on and so forth. Okay, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
और हमने रट लिया और हमारा काम भी चलता गया. और हमारा first year also we have passed. First year junior college, second year junior college we have passed with the same fundamentals, right? They have given all adjustment and their two effects. So हमने रट लिया और we have done, we have excelled, we got good marks also. But do you think it is the right way? Now again, I will take you to the basics which I taught. That's why I told you fundamentals are very important. Okay. Do you think it is feasible? Why I'm asking is whether it is feasible or not. Because when it comes to final account, it is finalizing process. We are making certain ledger account. Yes or no? These are the ledger account or not? Manufacturing is a ledger account. Trading is a ledger account. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तो पहला मुर्गी आया या पहला अंडा आया? पहला लेजर आएगा या पहला जर्नल आएगा? Which we have discussed at the time of definition of financial accounting.
जर्नल पहले आएगा.
तो आपको
पहले आएगा.
तो जर्नल आना चाहिए था. If I'll ask what is the journal entry of closing stock, you should be in a position to tell me the answer. Or what is the journal entry of outstanding expenses? You should know the answer of it. Without that, you cannot proceed with the final account. Like yesterday also I taught you, without concept of capital and revenue expenditure, you cannot proceed with the final account. Why? Because we know very well that our revenue expenses or revenue items will be there in revenue account. Which are revenue account? Manufacturing account is a revenue account. Trading account is a revenue account, which are recurring. P&L account is a revenue account. Whereas capital items, capital expenses will be part and parcel of balance sheet statement. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Similarly, these journal entries should be known to you and did not have to teach you separately. And we did not have to keep it as a syllabus of manufacturing final account. But we know very well how this teaching goes, how our commerce students are unaware, or neither they have their intention to go ahead and learn with their own. So these things are very important. That's why closing and adjustment entry should be taught before final account. But I haven't done that also. क्योंकि मैं अगर वो सिखाने जाता तो आपको जो अभी फाइनल अकाउंट का ग्रिप आया ये भी नहीं आता. तो मुझे पता है इन बच्चों को वैसा मोल्ड किया गया. Now if I will take it up, you will understand the logic. I ask you, like here it is given closing effect of adjustment effect of closing stock, trading credit and balance sheet asset. So the journal entry of closing stock is closing stock account debit to trading account, or the journal entry of opening stock is trading account to opening stock. That's why it is posted on the trading account debit side. Okay. Or if there is a outstanding expense, journal entry of outstanding expense is expenses account debit to outstanding expense. That's why when it comes to expenses debit, expense add हो जाता है, outstanding expense का balance बचता है, which is reflected on the liability side of balance sheet. अभी मैंने आपको बताया the journal entry of closing stock is closing stock to trading, इसलिए trading में buy closing stock आता है and debit balance of closing stock is reflected on asset side of balance, and that's what is given in the book. That's what is the part of your closing entries or adjustment entries. It is at the very initial stage of final account. थियरी का पार्ट है. पहला कैपिटल रेवेन्यू था and now final account start हुआ with the entry. दिख रहा है आप लोगों को? Dear student,
Yes, sir.
understood? So you need to learn these journal entries. You should understand the logic of these journal entries. I hope you must be understanding now. इसलिए क्या होता है, ट्रेडिंग में बाय क्लोजिंग स्टॉक हो जाता है एंड क्लोजिंग स्टॉक का डेबिट इफेक्ट कहाँ दिखता है, आपके एसेट साइड में जाता है बैलेंस शीट. सेम देयर इज अ जर्नल एंट्री ऑफ ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट ट्रेडिंग टू ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट. देयर इज अ जर्नल एंट्री फॉर ग्रॉस लॉस टू ट्रेडिंग. सारे जर्नल एंट्रीज आपने याद रखनी है. You just remember and recollect of your depreciation account. याद आ रहा है depreciation account? At the end of the year, we need to transfer the depreciation to profit and loss. याद आ रहा है depreciation जब भी करते थे तुम लोग? Depreciation में क्या क्या एंट्री आया करता था? Depreciation to fixed asset, yes or no? Yearly basis. And last में whatever the depreciation used to be there, उसको हम लोग प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस में ट्रांसफर करते थे और उसके लिए जर्नल एंट्री पास करते थे P&L टू डेप्रिसिएशन. सो अल्टीमेटली ऑल एक्सपेंसेस शुड बी ट्रांसफर टू P&L अकाउंट. वही लिखा है. ये सब आपने यूज किया है बट आज तक कभी उसको निशा जैन. So these all adjustment, and I should not teach you now. It should be the syllabus of your first year junior college. Why? Because this journal proper what you used to write. याद करो. And when we have studied journal proper, tell me, along with the other subsidiary books, when you have studied in your first year junior college, FYJC. तो ऐसा नहीं था कि सिलेबस में नहीं था, आपने नहीं पढ़ा. Okay. So now that's why we know, that's why we have kept it as a part of syllabus where you need to learn. These are adjustment entry. अभी जो मैंने बताया, closing stock to trading, outstanding expenses to expenses, prepaid expenses to prepaid expense to expense, income, outstanding income to income, income received in advance, income to income received in advance. ये सारे journal entries आपको आने चाहिए. depreciation to asset, interest on capital to capital. ठीक है? These all journal entries are very important. Why? Because we may ask in your degree college the journal entries of this question. It is there in one question of your final account. वहाँ पे हमने journal entries ये पूछे, ये देखो. आपको ये entries लिखनी है. ठीक है? अब लग रहा होगा सर ये तो बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो गया, हमसे बहुत बड़ी गलती हो गई, हमने एफआईजीसी में पढ़ लेनी चाहिए थी सर, अगर नहीं पढ़ा तो अभी लग रहा है बहुत डिफिकल्ट काम है. मैं आपको बताता हूँ, और ये आपको ऑडिटिंग में भी हेल्प आएगा एज अ रीडिंग ऑफ लेजर अकाउंट. ठीक है? कैसे आप कर सकते हो? ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 है ना. तो जर्नल टू लेजर वी नो, लेजर टू जर्नल इज ऑल्सो वेरी सिंपल. घड़ी कैसे चलता है? ऐसे ना, घड़ी का सुई ऐसा चलता है ना, राइट टू लेफ्ट, go anti-clockwise. You can easily pass the journal entry. Always go anti-clockwise. Yani what should be the journal entry of opening stock? Trading to opening stock, trading to purchase, trading to wages, trading to freight, trading to gross profit. इसका क्या होगा? Sales to trading, closing stock to trading. Yes or no? P&L to salary, P&L to rent, P&L to miscellaneous, interest to P&L. देखो यही है, दिख रहा है? समझा? ये तो तुमने रट लिया है, जस्ट फॉर्मेटिंग आपने रट्टोफाई कर लिया है, यहाँ तक तो आप पहुंच ही जाओगे. ठीक है? आज मैंने आपको एक एडिशनल चीज सिखाया, क्या? Which is a part of your first year junior college syllabus, which is known as opening entries, adjustment entry, transfer entry, closing entry, so on and so forth. उसके लिए मैंने आपको क्या बताया? You go anti-clockwise. तो अगर ओपनिंग स्टॉक का जर्नल एंट्री मेरे को याद है, दिस इज द लेजर इफेक्ट ऑफ ओपनिंग स्टॉक, बट मुझे अगर ओपनिंग स्टॉक का जर्नल एंट्री सीखना है तो मैं कैसे सीखूंगा? I will go anti-clockwise. तो मेरा ओपनिंग स्टॉक का जर्नल एंट्री क्या होगा? ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट टू ओपनिंग स्टॉक. परचेज का जर्नल एंट्री क्या होगा? ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट टू परचेज. बट क्लोजिंग स्टॉक का जर्नल एंट्री क्या होगा? क्लोजिंग स्टॉक टू ट्रेडिंग, सेल्स टू ट्रेडिंग. बट इंटरेस्ट टू ट्रेडिंग नहीं होगा. इंटरेस्ट टू क्या होगा? इंटरेस्ट टू P&L, डिविडेंड टू P&L, P&L to salary, P&L to rent, P&L to miscellaneous, P&L to postage. समझा सबको? Yes or no? So this is
Yes.
what given in the theory, and this is the tips also I have given, or trick I have also given, how to remember, recollect your closing and adjustment. Any doubt to anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So these two are the integral part of final account, which a children should learn before learning the final account. Which are those? Disclosing, adjustment, transfer, entries, and capital and revenue expenditure. Okay? What is capital and revenue expenditure? कल जो मैंने सिखाया था. Any expenditure which are for capital asset, fixed asset, which gives the long run benefit, which are non-recurring in nature, or any ancillary expenses required for fixed asset, which gives benefit for a longer period. ये समझ में आ गया तुम लोग को? क्लोजिंग एंड एडजस्टमेंट एंट्री समझ में आया सबको? टेल मी यस और नो?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So again, a little revision of yesterday's uh, capital and revenue expenditure because many students were absent और मेरे पास 5 मिनट टाइम है.
I just had a doubt. One is bills payable is or what is bills payable in the
Bills-
balance sheet?
This bills payable, like how we have the bills receivable. See, actually, bills of exchange is a legal document. It's a negotiable instrument. Okay. I don't know. I think you are, Kathy, you are not from Maharashtra board. That's why you don't have the base of it. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, कोई बच्चा ये क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछेगा. Bills payable, bills receivable, because they have full length chapter on bills payable and bills receivable. Am I right? Drawer account, drawee account. Okay, so it's a negotiable instrument. Abhi suppose we have sold the goods. What is the guarantee that debtors will pay? To safeguard our interest, we make a document. जैसे अभी हम लोग किसी को देते हैं और मैं बोलता हूँ एडवांस में चेक दो, या फिर आप हायर परचेज के लिए जाते हो एंड दे आर आस्किंग यू टू गिव द पोस्ट डेटेड चेक, सो दैट अगर नहीं आया चेक दूंगा, चेक बाउंस होगा तो यू आर बिहाइंड द बार. Similarly, it is a negotiable instrument whereby you are promising that you are going to make the payment. In the default of payment, they can take the legal action against you under negotiable instrument act. So check हो गया, bills receivable हो गया, bills payable हो गया. These all are negotiable instruments. Promissory note हो गया. Okay. So what is happening? Like from debtors, we get the bills receivable. Similarly, for creditors, we need to issue bills payable. So these bills are due, which we need to pay in future, which is a current liability against creditors. So it's a kind of secured creditors or secured debtors. Understood?
And the remaining sundry creditors are they just unsecured for now?
Unsecured. मैंने
As of
उसका
time.
कोई गारंटी नहीं है, मैं डिफॉल्ट भी कर सकता हूँ. लीगली वो फिर एक्चुअली कहीं भी कुछ भी हो सकता है, बट yes, this is a more protected way of doing the business when you are covering them into a negotiable instrument.
And so what are fictitious assets in balance sheet? Are they
Fictitious
same as
asset,
goodwill?
no, it's the same because they are not an asset. Honestly, they are basically capital expenditure, which is to be written off over a period of time. So till then, it will be showing as a item of fictitious asset. Okay, miscellaneous expenses and fictitious assets.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
So I was talking just now regarding capital and revenue expenditure. So capital expenditure, which are for assets, which gives a long run benefit. Okay, revenue, which is non-recurring in nature. On the contrary, revenue is recurring one. Okay, so capital expenditure, purchase of machinery, purchase of land, extension of buildings, these are capital expenditure. Revenue, salary paid, purchase of raw material, purchase of payment of wages, printing and stationery, these are revenue. Those revenue expenditure which gives the longer benefit is known as deferred revenue expenditure. Similarly, it comes to receipt also. Non-recurring receipts are capital receipts. Recurring receipts are revenue receipts. So sales, commission, interest received, dividend received, these are discount received, these are revenue receipts. But sale of asset and amount received, these are capital receipts, which is non-recurring in nature. So of course, then there is expense and income, there will be a profit and loss. So in revenue receipts, if there is any profit, which is known as revenue profit, and in capital receipt, if there is any profit, it is a capital gain. In revenue receipt, if there is any loss, it is a revenue loss. So your gross profit and gross net profit is revenue profit. Gross loss and net loss is revenue loss. But profit on sale of assets, loss on sale of investment, these are capital and capital loss or capital gain.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Sir, in the exceptions now where revenue expenditure is treated as capital expenditure, in that one the wages one I did not understand.
You see, I'm not getting very. What is the question? If the wages is paid for installation of plant, if the wages is paid for installation of plant, then of course it will be a capital expenditure.
Okay, sir.
So they may ask this kind of question, and you have to identify whether it is capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, deferred revenue expenditure, capital profit, capital gain, capital loss, revenue profit, revenue loss. I hope you can do these things with your own. You can practice all the very best for your exams. Your entire syllabus is over. Still, we will be taking 1 or 2 questions of your manufacturing final account. There are many solved questions in the textbook which you need to practice. There are many unsolved questions in the textbook which you need to practice. And this topic will be considered as an assignment to yours. And I'm telling you, if you are thorough with this topic, your coming topic of departmental final account will be very easy topic. Why? Because again, it is a final account of departmental stores. So 90% concept will remain same what we have done in manufacturing final account. Yes or no?
Yes.
बहुत क्वेश्चन दिए हैं हमने, आप उसको प्रैक्टिस करो. सॉल्व है, अनसॉल्व है. Okay, concept will remain same. Those 6 steps are very important, which I have discussed with you all. So learn these things, enjoy learning. All the very best for your exam. Tomorrow at what time you have PE? Evening only, no?
4 to 4:30.
Wait,
4 to
शाम को है. ठीक है. Any doubt to anyone in these 2 topics? So we have completed almost 50% of syllabus within 1.5 months. I think we have started on 6. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस करो. जैसे आपने लिपो पिको में प्रैक्टिस किया वैसे. हाँ, देयर विल बी सर्टेन एडजस्टमेंट जो आपको नहीं समझेगा. मैं चाहता हूँ आपको नहीं समझे. Then I will discuss those adjustments. Okay. Thank you very much. Be at home. Take care of yourself. Try to get vaccination. So soon your college is going to reopen. It will be offline. And if you are not got both the vaccination, you will be deprived of coming to the college if you are more than 18 years. Many objective, short questions are there. Please do the practice. Enough है ये. बहुत सारी चीजें. Do this small question initially and then बाद में last के questions करना. तो otherwise आपको final account से डर लग जाएगा. Last के 6 questions are very very tricky. Okay. चलो. Thank you everyone and all the very best for your exam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye beta.